there, tribe. Melinda here with another little life lesson. Today I want to talk about overcoming procrastination. This is something that I've just noticed a lot of lately with people around me not being able to put what they want into action. And it's something that I saw being overcome and seeing people really step up to this through B School. B School's an online business program that I enrolled myself in this year. It's absolutely amazing. So if anyone has a business or plans on setting up a business, I can't recommend it enough. It has been worth its money and I'm only halfway through. And with B School, we have this beautiful community of people all over the world, and we all business owners or, starting to be business owners, and we collaborate and connect over the material that we've been given and idea share, and it's a really beautiful thing. And what I have experienced through B School, I've always been an action girl. So sometimes, I probably could polish things a little better than what I do. I do put things out there and it might not have been the best image to use, but maybe a couple of typos, spelling errors. Sometimes with my workshops, I'll just jump in as soon as I have an idea and then worry about the rest later. So I'm a real action girl. So procrastination's never been an issue for me. I'm probably the opposite. I need to sometimes procrastinate more and think a bit more, but I'm just let's do it kind of energy. But what I've noticed doing B School is that there's been this beautiful bunch of women that have found themselves not knowing where to start, and then they just took a step and started doing B School. They didn't have a business, they didn't even have a business idea, some of these people. They just enrolled themselves into B School because they knew they needed to be doing something creative and for themselves, but they just didn't know what it was yet. Some of them had created websites. One lady created a website just with her name.com, and she just had, coming soon, not even what it was about because she didn't know. So she just made this website. She felt compelled to do this, and then had an opt-in page saying coming soon now, opt in to hear more. And so the intrigue would get people going, and they'd sign into her opt-in to find out what her business was all about. Little did they know that she didn't even know what it was about yet, but she took a step. She just took a step, created a website, and then through the weeks of B School, she decided what kind of business she was going to have, and it was a really cool business that she'd come up with, and she was sharing her content, and it was fabulous, but she took the step. And that's what I wanted to share with you today, is just take a step. Even if you feel really confused about what the hell you're doing, even if you don't even have an idea of what you're trying to do, just take a step. I noticed this also when I was doing my naturopathy degree. You have to share units with a lot of other people's like Ayurvedic medicine, and there are people who were just doing herbalism and like herbalists, and people that were doing nutrition, and the naturopaths were all together, homeopathy as well. So you'd share some units together. And there were so many people in that course that didn't know what they wanted to do, but instead of procrastinating, they just took a step. They enrolled themselves, and one guy enrolled himself into Ayurvedic medicine, and when we were doing nutrition, the nutrition unit together that was shared, he's got so passionate about nutrition, he ended up switching over and finishing his degree to become a nutritionist. And there was plenty of people like that would just take a step, and then they decided, no, I really want to hone in on this. I know that I wanted to learn a lot more about biochemistry, so that's something I will definitely go back to because I took a step and I learned naturopathy, but I know that the chemistry of food really, really excites me and gets me juiced up. So that's something that I'll go back to because I took a step. So if you're not sure what you want to do, just take a step. It's not going to hurt you. The only thing that can hurt you is being stagnant, is being stopped, is not taking any action at all. So if you want to overcome procrastination, just take a step. Even if you have no idea, completely blindfolded for what the outcome is even going to be, just take a step. Allow your gut to guide you. Allow that little spark that comes up when you look at that degree, or you look at that program, or you look at that business idea or name, and just go with it, and then just take one little step at a time. Because sometimes when you do that, your outcome ends up being more beautiful than the person who's completely mapped it out, because you're so open to whatever will be. So just to overcome procrastination, guys, that's something I just wanted to share, because it's not something I've ever experienced, like I said, myself before, but just having observed that, it made me feel that that was something worth sharing for those of you who really struggle with it. I hope you're having a magical day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Big love.